What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Play Bunny Pee Wee, or Ken's Divinity, whatever y'all want to call me. And I just decided to make a video for you guys tonight. And it won't be long because my phone is on 13%. I just got the kids to, settle down. We don't know how long that's going to last, but it's like 12 o'clock, 12 a.m. here where I'm at. And, this is like my me time, like my little free time that I be getting. So I just wanted to come make a video for y'all. I tried to do a part 2 on love situation. My daughter that I just had, my 2-month-old, she turned 2 months on December the 10th. So I tried to upload that video. It was like 47 minutes long, but it never would upload. Hold on, put my phone on airplane mode. I always do that. Because I only want about to call me, then I have to start the video over. That just be annoying. But I made a whole video on the part 2 for love and my delivery with her and my experience at the hospital, being a NICU mom and, stuff like that. But the video was long, and I kind of was bashing the hospital, so I think that's why YouTube didn't upload it. But she's doing great. She went from 4 pounds to now, last time I checked her, she was close to 9, maybe 9 pounds. So she's gaining rapidly. She's growing rapidly. And she's adjusting well. Few minor concerns here and there, but nothing too dramatic. Be like, whatever. But she's doing great. I guess this video gonna be about my daughters though. Like my oldest daughter in specific. So y'all know I have a 6-year-old. Her name is Lyric, and she's in Texas with her dad. And so if you stroll down on my YouTube channel, I have a video already that I did like a year ago, and it was my letter to Lyric. So for those of you who don't know, like real quick catch up, me and Lyric have been estranged from each other for the past 2 years. Me and her dad never seen eye to eye. I fell on hard times, and I asked him to get her, and he never gave her back type shit. So I have my other 3 children here with me, but it's just been a hassle, getting her back from him. And around this time of the year, it always get hard for me. It's like 5 days to Christmas, which I don't really stress too much on holidays and stuff, but I just think of the coming togetherness, which I feel like us as people, we should come together more often outside of holidays. We shouldn't just wait till holidays to do it, but, that's the main time when people come together. But for me, it's the main time where I feel apart. And it's just been real hard now, being away from her for so long and stuff like that. And I'm missing out. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. He recently just let me talk to her. Like, I think it was right before Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken. It had to be late October, early November when I spoke with her. I may not be correct. I think, yeah, it was after I left the hospital with love. So late October, early November, I talked to her twice. I feel like it's been like twice, 2 times I done talked to her over the phone. One time it was FaceTime, then the other time, it was a regular call. But, she seems to be, I can't lie. She seems to be happy for the most part. She seems healthy for the most part. And from what I can tell from over the phone. Of course, our calls are being monitored and stuff. Of course, she's always being supervised and stuff like that. But for the most part, she seems to be happy, And her first words was like, "Mama, where you been?" And I'm like, "Where you been?" I told her, "I've been looking for you." I told her, I said, "I've been looking for you." I said, "I've been all in the forest looking for you." I had to ask the bees. I asked the trees. I asked the deers. I asked the bunnies. I said, "Where's Lyric, you guys?" helped me find Lyric. You know, conversation was great. Uh, I talked to her on Thanksgiving, asked her what she wanted for Christmas and stuff. And so my thing with it is like, so much has went on within these past few months. So y'all know her dad is like suing me for child support. So we had our first court date August the 1st. And that's when they labeled him as the custodial parent or whatever. And they ordered me to pay like $200 a month in child support. Then not only that, y'all know I'm on government assistance, so I get like EBT, SNAP, food stamps, whatever. And Lyric hasn't been on my case in I know like a year, maybe even 2 years. I just got recertified for stamps this year. And so on my case, on this case right here, in the county that I live in now, the only children that I had on there was London and Leo. So, but they went and looked back at my old cases, and they seen that Lyric was on my other cases. And so he went and filed for food stamps in the state that he's in. And so anytime that happens, it's like, you know, they're getting benefits in their household for, and they saying that I was getting benefits in my household for, which she hadn't been on my case in a long time. So now it's conflicting, you know, or whatever. And now they're trying to disqualify me from the food stamps. And so not only that, with the refund, with the taxes and shit that people get every year, I haven't heard anything from the IRS or nothing, but I know he was making threats and shit, you know, like what he gonna do and stuff like that, you know, because I filed her on my taxes and stuff. And so now I'm just like, you know, I don't know how this gonna go this year or whatever, which I haven't worked. You know, y'all know I work from home. I run my businesses. Better low, y'all. But y'all know I work from home and I run 2 businesses. So I got my cleaning business and I got my spiritual advisory business. And I ain't gonna cap, it's been slow. It's been real slow. So I wasn't even planning on filing taxes, you know, when taxes come up or whatever. I was just gonna skip this year, you know, to stack my money up. And then I didn't know how that would work, you know, with him doing whatever he gonna do about that. And then how that's gonna affect. And so it's just been a lot. So like with Christmas, you know, it's so much that I want to do for her. For those of you who don't know, like I was homeless last year. I just got my place this year. And like I said, I haven't been working. So finances is very scarce for me right now. Like I'm getting just enough to make sure that the lights stay on, the children are fed, they have clothes and stuff like that. But you know, as far as like any excess or extra, I don't have funds for that. And so I wanted to be there with her on Christmas. Man. With my car. Like, so much going on in my car. I know it's not going to make an 8-hour drive. Especially with me and my other 3 children in the car. I'm not even going to chance it because it ain't even that. It's not brand new. It's an older model. You know, it just ain't fit for that type of trip. So I looked up the bus tickets. I got to get a bus ticket for all of us because, you know, whatever seat we sit in, we got to pay for. And I'm going to need 4 seats. It's 4 of us here. Man, it's like $100 a ticket. That shit was like $500, was like $438. I'm like, okay, boom, I get the tickets. Then where we gonna stay at when we get to Texas for them few days? Gotta get a hotel, look up the hotels. That shit outrageously high. Outrageously high. I'm like, fuck. I get the tickets, I get the hotel. What about the Christmas gifts? Man, I'm looking at like what, close to $1,000, $1,500 that in order to pull that off, I'm gonna literally have to pull it out my ass type shit. Like it ain't enough houses for me to clean. It ain't enough readings for me to do in that short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it there, just to be there, you know. And I come to YouTube and I make these videos and stuff because I be hoping like if I could reach out to other parents who may be going through the same thing, like, because usually in a situation like this, it'll be the father. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a bitter baby mama keeping the baby away from the dad. But in my situation, it's a bitter dad, you know, keeping the child away from me. And it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Like, I have my other 3 children here, but at the same time, my mind is just constantly on her. I want her so bad. I miss her so bad. I love her so much. And I can't hide it. You know, I have my times where I'm just sitting there on the couch and I just go off. You know, like, I'm just off in my head. My son calling my name, he had to call me 3 times, mama. And I snap back. Like, oh, my bad, baby, what's up? You know, I don't want to tell him what I'm thinking about. I don't want to tell him what's going on. Because it's already hard on him. He done met Lyric. You know, my baby just turned 9 yesterday. London just turned 9 yesterday. And this is like the 2nd birthday that him and Lyric didn't get a chance to spend together. And so, I don't be wanting to tell him that I be thinking about her, because then that's going to get him in his feelings too. So, I just keep it to myself. But I just be hoping that she stroll on YouTube one day and she see my mom and see her mama face and be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this what was going on. And oh, she does love me. She does talk about me, you know, because I do, man. I've been able to keep a good open communication line with her stepmom, with her dad's fiance. Like, she's been very unbiased in the situation. Once I updated her, you know, got a chance to tell her my side of everything, and she wasn't able to just go on their side no more, you know, of what they been telling her. And I was able to talk to her woman to woman, mother to mother, you know. She felt me, she understood me, and I feel like she played a big part in me being able to talk to her, you know, me being able to be on the phone with her. And so, me and her was communicating very well. You know, I'm texting her, checking on Lyric, you know what I'm saying? Sending audio messages and stuff like that, telling her to tell Lyric I love her, stuff like that. And then so all of a sudden one day, recently, I hit her up, you know, to see what the arrangements was for Christmas. And she was like, you know, from now on, he wants you to communicate with him. He don't want us communicating with each other anymore, you know, about Lyric. He wants, you know, you to talk to him and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's so crazy. Like, as soon as I feel like we getting somewhere, as soon as I feel like, you know, things is, you know, trying to get back right, it's like he got to throw a curveball in there. You know what I'm saying? To knock me off my square, to knock us off our square and shit like that. And because he know how the communication go when we talk. You know, he want to give demands. This is what's going to happen. This not what's going to happen. This, and that. You know, as if he my superior. And y'all know I don't like bowing down to nobody. Not finna bow down to any fucking body. For nothing. And then it feel like I gotta kiss his ass and go along and this and that just to, you know, be able to even talk to my baby. You know, I was on the phone with his mama and she was like, well, he don't mind you seeing her because, you know, the courts gave me my visitation rights. Which I ain't been able to make it to him because, like I said, car situations. He hasn't found anybody to supervise because the child support people asked him, like, you know, would you like for the visits to be supervised or unsupervised? He was like, I like it to be supervised. And he still ain't found nobody to supervise the visitation. Somebody in his family gonna do it. And I'm just like, it's a conflict of interest with everybody in your family, with everybody on your side. I don't want none of y'all around me when I'm spending quality time with my daughter. It done been too much that went on. And even the fact that I'm trying to let it go, something's still always being brought up. And it's just, I ain't trying to be triggered in that moment. I'm trying to be happy in that moment. And then with my safety concerns. Like, nigga, you done threatened me before. You done told me what you would do to me. And I don't give a damn how many years ago it was. That shit stuck with me. And so those visitations got started in September. I haven't made it to one yet. Partially my fault, partially his. But these times just be the hardest. These times just be the hardest. Birthdays be the hardest. Holidays be the hardest. And it just, For any mothers or any parents in general that's out there that's going through what I'm going through, man, it's gonna get better. It's definitely gonna get better. Like, especially if you like me and you ain't done nothing to deserve this. Like, you ain't never harmed your child. You ain't never, like outside of little regular whoopings and poppings and shit, but you ain't never, put your child in no unsafe environment. I actually, in my situation, the whole reason that she with him in the first place is because, like I said, I was homeless. I didn't want my baby staying in no hotels. I ain't want my baby sleeping in no cars. I ain't want none of that to go on. So regardless of what me and him hadn't been through, I put on my grown woman pants and I was like, hey, can you come get your daughter? I sat down and talked to my daddy and we talked about things and we hit him up like, can you come get her? Get our baby, get our daughter. And just take care of her for a little while so I can get on my feet or whatever. And nigga took full advantage. By the time I was on my feet, by the time I'm ready to get her, But I said all that to say that, baby, if you watching, if you see this, mommy loves you always. I will always love you. I'll always be there for you. Whenever you need me, I'm only one phone call away. To anybody that see this video, and you ain't got to send me nothing, send my baby something. I'm going to try to get her address. I'm going to try to see what we can send stuff to and send her some gifts out there. She told me she want a bike. She want a scooter. She likes to paint. She likes to color. She like to make bracelets, like a jewelry set, stuff like that. She girly girl purse, some. And Taurus, she a Taurus. Taurus, very creative with their hands. They great artists and stuff like that. So give her something she can do with her hands, like Play-Doh and shit. Stuff she can build. Like comfortable blankets. Taurus love to be comfortable. They love snacks and they love to be comfortable. Love watching TV and stuff. But yeah, these signs just be the hardest. But we getting through them. I'm going to see her eventually. We going to be together again eventually. So, never kick a person while they down. Because that same person that you kicking is that same person that's going to top you one day. And that kicking foot that you gave, you going to wish it was a genuine helping hand that you gave. Not no help that came with consequences. Not no help that came with restrictions and boundaries and shit. Like genuine help, you going to wish you helped that person. You going to wish you did right by that person. Do right by people, y'all. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Love crying. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Happy holidays. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.